What's up, pineapples? Welcome back, and today we have a makeup video. So I'm excited because I have a ton of products that are viral on TikTok, and I'm gonna let you guys know if they are worth it or not. Also, part of today's video is sponsored by Wonderskin, and I am really excited about the product because I did try it beforehand. Also, another product I tried beforehand because some stuff you gotta test right before. It's not just a first impression. You need some takes, right? So I'm excited to show you the product that I'm gonna show you today from Wonderskin because it's very how do I say it but without giving away it's very on trend, and it links with something that is like very popular, but this product is going to solve that problem without you needing to do that. Did I make sense? Yeah. Then the only other product that I tried beforehand, because a first impression isn't enough, is a foundation. So today's product from Wonderskin is their Wonder Blading Lip Stain Mask, and it is exactly that. Here's the packaging. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Now, if you guys have ever seen that blue holographic tint lip stain, this is what I'm going to show you today, right here. Wonderskin, here is the applicator, and I have already used it beforehand, so I can let you know. First things first is, in order to achieve the lip stain, you want to make sure that your lips aren't crusty, because that's with any lip product, right? Say that you put on a matte lipstick or a lip gloss or a regular lipstick, no matter what, it's always good to exfoliate because the crusties and the dry skin are always going to pull through. Especially for this lip stain, you want to make sure that your lips are exfoliated, nice and prepped. They also have a nice exfoliator, which I have been using as well. It comes in this packaging right here, and it is a stick. And I really like this one because it's extra moisturizing. And it might be hard to see, but look how moisturizing that looks. So it does a really good job of exfoliating, which I have already done and prepped my lips. Don't go outside your lip because this is a stain and it's gonna last really well. What's really cool about this too is you can even layer it up, so it's not one of those ones where it's not user friendly and you have to put like the perfect thin amount. No, you can layer it up. Now, what's also really cool with this stain is the longer you leave this stain on, the more pigment you're going to achieve. You want to make sure you have proper application, and it's a doe foot, so it's very easy to apply. And I like lining my lips first and then going in. Here's the concentration mode activated. Start off with that. Now I'm going to go straight to the bottom. I'm telling you guys, you're going to really like this. I was in shock the first time I used it, and I was really excited when they contacted me too because I've been very curious on this. Now I'll kind of go in again, and then now we're just going to fill her in. You can always layer it up and go over those areas where you feel like you might want a little bit more pigment. I'm going to leave this on for like about 30 to 40 seconds. I'm going to let it set, and then I'm going to show you the magic. It's also different shades. Sorry, I'm using the shade Charming. So now I just have my little wet towel right here, and I'm just going to wipe away the stain. And look at this. I want you to see it. Let me make sure I'm in focus. And again, the longer you leave it on, the more pigmented it's going to be. Just wipe it away. Very simple. And look at that. I love Charming because what does this remind you of? Lip blushing. That is the first thing that came to my mind. I thought, oh my gosh, people are going and doing lip blushing, and I know so many people are scared. Hi, I'm scared of that. Also, it's such a commitment, right? Because once you get it done, it's like, are you gonna like it or not? Or then you have to keep up with it. It's very pricey. I know a lot of people don't necessarily want to wear like lipstick within the day, but they want more pigmentation. And I actually never knew that a lot of people were unhappy with their lip color because people would tell me all the time, I like your lip color because I already have a little bit of pigmentation on my lips. And I never realized that there's a lot of people with paler lips that they want more pigmentation, you know, to help bring that color and flush to their face. Just more lively looking. I like Charming on its own, just with a good chapstick on top, and you are good to go. Like, look at this. Like I said, the first thing that came to my mind, I was like, this looks like lip blushing. Like the final result of someone's lips after they've healed and all that and gone through all that, lip blushing. Oh my gosh, I don't know. I think this product is not a gimmick. I absolutely love it. go check out Wonder Skin if you're looking for a very user-friendly lip stain. We're going to try out this one. Now, I have not tried it out whatsoever, but I figured it's something that I have to try on every single day to really get a good grasp of it. And it's Replenix Tinted Brightening Eye Cream. This was all over as well. Like I said, all these products are very viral. So I did try it once, but I wasn't really testing it out too much. And it was a day that I wasn't wearing concealer. So that's why I wanted to try it out today. So this is known to be an eye cream that you just kind of pump. It's supposed to be brightening because of its pink tone, but it's an under eye cream. I'm not one to really care for products that go like this underneath the eye, but it is metal. So I guess it's nice to depuff, but it's never been my fave. It's okay. We'll try it for the video. So I'm just going to pump a little bit more. And then just bring that underneath the eye. I mean, I won't lie, the metal applicator does feel really good. I tried this out on like a no makeup day where I literally had no concealer. And as you can see, you already have brightening, which is great, right? But what happens if you want to put an eye cream and then also put a concealer, right? So we're going to test it out. I just wanted to put this on first because I want to let it set. And now we're going to move on to a foundation. Now this foundation was all the rage. It was very much equivalent supposedly to a Pat McGrath foundation. And it is the House Labs by Lady Gaga. Now I'm in the shade 270 light, medium, neutral. This foundation, I will say, has caused me a lot of problems because I got it in store at Sephora. I guess the lighting was off or something. I came back home and I was like, wow, I don't know if I grabbed the wrong box on accident or it was the lighting. I still don't know to this day. I had to return it. Then there was a 20% off. I said, okay, this is great. I returned that one. Let me order it online. I got it. I went a couple shades down, got it in the mail, opened it up. I already could tell by the bottle it was way too dark. So then I had to go in store. I said, this is it. Third time's a charm, right? I go in store. I find the last one of 270 light, medium, neutral. Might I add, I have never been light, medium. My face is much lighter, but you know, obviously, like my natural skin color isn't as light as my face, but I wear a lot of SPF. So the foundation matching overall is very annoying. I will say that's a con of this, but I wore this foundation already a couple times and it's worth the trouble. One side, as you can see, I have hyperpigmentation on this side, and I mean, it's my best match so far, I think. It's my best match. I'm definitely not going for another one. There's no way. If you can see it, it has great coverage. Hello. And it's very moisturizing. My skin has been dying for hydration. So beautiful. It keeps the skin hydrated. I definitely didn't have any patchiness. It wore very beautiful into the rest of the day. I actually tested this out at Disneyland, which I was there for hours. So I was really out and about, hot, cold, getting dry, skin tightening, all those things happening within the day. So it was a really good test and it did not look crusty. And the application is effortless. Now I will say this is more of like a medium to full coverage. It's not medium buildable, medium to full coverage. So bam, it's ready. So I'm not going underneath my eyes yet because I have a concealer I want to use. But so far, you guys, this foundation is such a winner. The hype is real. They're not lying. Let me know if you guys have tried this out. Before I do concealer, I've been really enjoying applying bronzer first and then doing my concealer because I feel like once I do my bronzer after, it blends into my concealer and I want that nice brightness underneath my eye. So I have switched up my routine. So now I am bronzer, then concealer. So I have heard great things about the Warm Wishes stick bronzer from Rare Beauty. I've said for years, I'm not the best at contouring. I feel like so many products, I'm just like, oh, it frustrates me when they don't blend out. I really love the NARS one. You guys know I really enjoy that one. So this one is called Always Sunny. And this is definitely a more warm bronzer, which that's what I am. I'm team warm bronzer. I don't really like ashy bronzer. So this is what it looks like. I've seen so many people talk about this, how easy it is to blend out. So I'm going to let you know. So let's see. Okay, we're just going to do that for right now because I'm not sure if you have to work in sections or not. So we're going to try it with a brush first. This is the soft blend from Sigma. We're going to blend this out. Let's see how easy it is to blend out. And then when a bronzer is a little bit more on the warm side, then I tend to go over it with a deeper bronzer. That's a powder to set it. Okay, I put very little. So let's do another little one. This is pretty warm though. I won't lie. Maybe a little bit warmer than what I'm used to. So with the brush, I find that it's kind of putting a more natural bronze. So on the other side, I'm going to use a sponge to see. So let's just do it. I will say it glides on very nice. I don't know where this sponge is from, but it looks fun, huh? So now let's blend it with a sponge and let's see if there's better coverage and more pigment by using a sponge. Instead of, you know, brushing away the product, I feel like it's going to push the product in. Yeah, I can already tell. So this product is definitely better with a sponge because I find that the brush is just going to keep just sweeping it away. Yeah, that's such a big difference between here and here. Now, if you're someone where you want a more natural look, then I would definitely use the brush though. If you're doing like that more like no makeup look, the sponge makes such a huge difference. Look at that. And it blended out so nice. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do the forehead. I'm probably going to pick up another color that's possibly not so warm. This is another win. I'm really happy. So this concealer was so popular and it still is. I still see everybody use it and it's a Cosas concealer. Yes, I have not used it yet. Brand new. Boop. So I have this shade 4N, 4 neutral. So hopefully this is my shade and it's not too light because I'm looking at it. So let's see. And then let's take a look at, okay. The Replenix cream is looking like it kind of went into my fine line, so let's see. Maybe the concealer blending into it will kind of do something. This is pretty light. I'm not sure how this coverage is supposed to be, more on the natural side, because I see my hyperpigmentation pulling through, and that's when I know a concealer is good coverage or not, by this little hyperpigmentation friend right here. So let's add a little bit more. Yeah, I'm looking at it, and I might have also chosen a too light of a shade where it's starting to look a little ashy. So this might be a fail on my part. This is just like whatever to me. This looks like a drugstore concealer can do this. Like the Maybelline Fit Me, that's what it's giving for me. Same as formula wise, I'm like feeling it out. It's pretty thin, so I'm going to add much more. I'm not one to really like a buildable concealer because I think building, layers, creases, lines. I mean, we could do that whole trick where it's like, oh, let the concealer sit and it'll give you a little bit more coverage. So let's do that here. I just blended it out a little. Let's just let a little extra kind of sit underneath my eye. I'll be right back. Also, I added chapstick on top of my stain. This looks so amazing. Okay, so I just blended out this side, and I will say by putting more concealer and letting it set, it did a much better job. I'm not sure if I'm really enjoying the Replenix underneath there though, because maybe that's causing the area to crease a little bit more than usual. Okay, I'm looking at it and I think I do like the finish and I'm not going to knock it just yet. So for this video, it wasn't a Woop for me. It's not necessarily a Womp because I think the Replenix isn't doing it a good job. Like, I don't know, because it's an extra layer. Let's go into blush now that I have my cream products. So these Kaja were such a big hype and I started seeing it make a comeback. So I already stamped it before because I tested it. Oh, I think I need to open it, right? I was like, wait, it already dried up. I tested it only once to make like the little heart when they sent it in PR. So it's like a little stamper and look how cute. And Valentine's Day is literally going to be around the corner. Target already has their stuff out. So let's try this out because I still have not yet tried on my cheeks, just on my hand. So let's do the little hearts. Let's see if we can get it. This just looks so cute to me. Do I have to push down? Oh, that is a very natural looking. So let's do one up here. Like, do I have to push or can I just stamp? Like, is it necessary? I don't know. Am I getting the same effect? With a duo fiber. Ooh, that blended out very easy. Now I will say my bronzer is pretty warm, so it's kind of like blending into it, but I'm not mad at it because it's more of like a seamless blend. Let's dip again. I mean, I can see how this isn't like a prime product where you're like needing to like stamp yourself, but it's very cute. Product seems to be blending out very nicely. Look at that. We will not be setting our under eyes because I have another liquid product and I wanted to make sure all the liquids are tried. Now, this, when it came in the mail, first of all, it was an Allure Beauty Award winner. It's a cream liquid highlighter. No, it's not Charlotte Tilbury. It is I'm going to say Dew Balm, and it's Bouncy Marshmallow Highlighter. This thing wasn't as pricey as other items. I believe it was maybe like 16 to 18 bucks. But I won't lie, when I got it, I was like, for this little tube. It's just so small. Sucker for more peachy. Oh, kind of looks like dry on the inside. Look at that. Very solid looking. Okay, well, it says, what is this? It's a Dew Balm Bouncy Marshmallow Highlighter. So I wish there was like a tip applicator, right? Why is it so, wait, is it supposed to be like this? Or is it supposed to be more liquidy? I can't tell because I'm placing it on and it is like a balm. So I'm guessing, but I'm not really, oh my gosh, I'm not really getting the bronze nectar part of it. Here, let me place it on my hand. It's giving nothing. It's giving ghost. What? I did not pay $18 for it. Okay, I literally had to like really put it on. Do you guys see anything? Is it just supposed to make your cheeks wet? But then why would there be a shade? No. No. How does this have an award? What award? For being like a disappearing act? Let me set my face and then let's move on. Using the Tatcha setting powder very lightly with a highlighter brush from Sigma. Some of this accidentally came off, so I'm going to have to just place whatever residual is on there. This is definitely a more natural blush. I could see if you were more in a area that has a lot of humidity, I could see this disappearing as well. Kind of like this highlight. I'm kind of glad that I have another blush to put on because it's like more natural and I'm a blush girl. Dior Backstage Rosy Glow. Now, even though it's the Rosy Glow, I picked the coral shade, 004 Coral. I was not about to get that pink one that everybody just went crazy for because it's more like the formula, right? Just because Kylie was wearing it. But if this formula is supposedly good, whoa, already love the packaging. I'm excited for this one. So let's see if this kind of like revives the blush, gives some life, some glow. I'm excited to see how this really works. I just have a little spotlight duster from Sigma. This one isn't as dense of a brush, but let's see what it looks like and if it's going to give us that glow. Oh, yes. Look at that. And you would never guess that it would be that pigmented right away. And this is not a dense brush whatsoever. So it's not going to just pack on the product right away. So I suggest a less dense brush. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. I'm a blush person, like I said. I know it's a lot, but blush is the first thing to fade, people. So go big or be blushless. I don't know what to say. I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wonder Skin, a big whoop for me. Their exfoliator is amazing. But this mask right here, like I said, look at this pigmentation. This is great for someone who's been dying to get like their lips blushed or just want like that perfect stain because you just want some more pigment. Something that's nice and long lasting. It feels like there's nothing on the lips and I just put chapstick all over. This is great. And like I said, there's other colors, but Charming is my favorite. House Lab. Is it worth finding your shade? Yes. Was that the most annoying part of it? Yes. I definitely recommend going in store because like I said, I have never been a light medium in a foundation ever, and I'm light medium in this one. So I really like it. It's long lasting. It wears very nicely. It doesn't get patchy. It is great. Very hydrating too. So it's a very good one. I have oily skin and I'm kind of like normal all around, dry in some areas right now because of winter, but is this worth it for oily skin? Yes. If you have oily skin, you already know the deal. You know you're going to end up powdering your face at one point in the day. This will not bring any more sessions of that. It'll be your norm. So this is great coverage too. Feels very lightweight. Dior Backstage Blush. Do I love it? Yes. Am I curious about the pink one? Yes. Will I get it? I think so because I plan on exchanging it once I bring this back. This Cosas concealer, honestly, I'm like looking at it and it's creasing pretty bad. But again, it could be because of the Replenix. Can you see that right there? The Replenix. Ooh, it's really creasing. It's not doing it for me. And I know right away when I'm going to love a concealer. And this isn't it. And I don't want to have to layer on my concealer. So speaking of Replenix, I think this is good, but only for those literally no makeup days. You want a little bit of brightening underneath the eyes. This is going to be it. But in combination with a concealer, maybe it was this concealer too. Maybe it didn't combine good with this one. But I don't know. I think this is good for just a skincare day and you want to look alive. Kaja Stamp Blush. Very cute. Do you need it? No. Is it cute? Yes. It's very natural. You can get this effect from something else, but it's very cute. So it just depends. Do I think it's a phenomenal product? No. Is it very cute and good for like, light makeup days? Yes. So there you go. Sayonara. That's all I have to say. Bye. This is not it for me. No. I don't know what this is. The balm that came out has no pigmentation. It's just like, it reminds me of like Vaseline and you like put a little bit of, barely, like a little pinch of your own highlighter and mixed it in and then that's what I put on. No, it's a big no for me. Rare Beauty Bronzer, love it. Plan on getting it in another shade. I will go ahead and link Wonderskin down below so you guys can go check it out along with all the other products as well. Leave some product recommendations down below. Let me know what you want me to try. What's like being hyped up? What's going viral? Is it really worth it? Let me know so I can try it out for you and I will be 100% honest with you guys. Okay? Okay. Love you guys so much and I will see you in the next one. Mwah.